Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. I hope you've all had a fantastic week. It is indeed Friday. The weekend is upon us. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different from what we usually do every single day around about this time. We're going to be doing something interesting. Now, we didn't put out a daily cryptocurrency market update today just because I've been really busy, but this is a video that you should watch from start to finish, because what I'm going to be doing in this video is really trying to quiet all the noise down. There is so much fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and just anxiety in this market at the moment. And I don't think it's needed. And I think one of the reasons for this fear, uncertainty, and doubt is because of the fact that people don't understand what they are looking at. Many of you do. Those of you that follow me daily, I know that some of you really understand that crypto is changing the world and that we haven't seen anything yet. If you look at the world's population, look at the people that own it, it's a very small percent of that. And if you look at the people that actually use it, it's a fraction of the people that own it. But simply because most people have no idea how to use it. Now, we are all in crypto. I am all in crypto. The reason being is because I'm young enough to take this bet. I am certain, and this is not financial advice whatsoever, that crypto is the future. Blockchain technology is going to grasp and grip the world in the same way that the internet did, which was the prior technological revolution to this one. We're going to be showing you some stuff that confirms that and really gives credibility to that in this video. That's what I want to spend it doing. So if you guys can leave me a like, a comment, it really helps me out with the algorithm. Also subscribe if you're not already, guys. This channel is going from strength to strength, and it's going to continue to do so. And we do genuinely care about you guys making money and you guys being involved with crypto, learning about it, and really understanding what's going on here. We know that times can be tough within the crypto space, certainly to many people who are new to it. I've been here for 5 years now. I have pulled people in many ways through the 2018 and 2019 bear market. There are people in my Discord that I've known for that long and that will verify that. But what we're really going to do in this video is show you that this is the future and that you haven't seen anything yet, guys. And remember, this is not financial advice, just what I'm personally doing. After watching the video, you can make your own mind up. So what we're mainly going to be doing is showing you the Bitcoin chart and then showing you the Apple chart. Now, we have often compared, one of the first videos I ever made on YouTube in 2020, really before we even saw the bulk of the bull run that we had, and we were calling it, by the way, guys, was a video that I titled Bitcoin is Following Amazon. And it absolutely was back then. You can see Bitcoin was at 11K. It went all the way up to 67K, I believe. And so it was, altcoins, a lot of the altcoins that we've shouted out have done tremendously better than that. But what we were really highlighting in this video, and it's a belief that we've had the whole time, which is why when we have such uncertain time periods, I can sit here in front of you and honestly tell you that I'm bullish on the crypto space. When everybody else is crying, they're worried, they think they've lost everything. It's not the case, guys. Crypto has shown its resilience time and time again. And if you understand how emerging markets work, markets that are new, the cryptocurrency is exactly that. The internet and the stocks come out of it was exactly that. They operate very volatilely in the beginning until they get the liquidity to smoothen out. And we are yet to even see that with crypto. And it's on the cusp of adoption, ladies and gentlemen, whether that be the bill that is the executive order for the US that has been tasked various agencies within the United States government to look at crypto and to build regulatory framework around it so that they can assure that they are the leaders in emerging technologies. We're going to do a lot in this video, but really we're going to be focusing on the Bitcoin and Amazon chart to show you that this is what's going on. We have played this clip time and time again, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly we covered it in great detail when it first came out. And I'm going to be playing just a very small segment of it again, where Jerome is essentially saying exactly what I am. These guys recognize it. It's largely one reason retail don't make money in markets is because they can't stomach the volatility. They can't stomach. Everybody loves it when the price is going up. When the price goes down, nobody wants to know. It's the opposite thinking that you should adopt. You want to look for value before it's been realized and invest accordingly. And that's what I try to do. It's what we try to tell you guys to do, although we don't financially. You guys know we're not a financial advisor. I want to just show you this tweet very quickly. This is people that believe in crypto. You've got the Tesla CEO, Uber CEO, Apple, PayPal, Airbnb, Google, Microsoft, MasterCard, Meta, Apple, CEO, co-founder, and so on. So you can see, why is it that all the big players in the world are moving towards crypto? That is happening right now. We do daily cryptocurrency market updates where we show you that. You can verify all of that yourself. We did a video way before everybody started talking about Steve Wozniak's comments, who was the co-founder of Apple, saying Bitcoin's going to 100K, and recognizing this industry for what it is. It's a technological revolution that's taking place. And if you understand that, the short-term volatility, just like I understood it throughout the entirety of this, all the volatility that's come before it, you know, this was a lot more dramatic when it was happening. Now we are where we are today. It just looks very calm, if you will. But at the time, I can assure you it was volatile movement. Certainly March 2020 was kind of like another 2018 moment where you go, oops. But ultimately, the belief of what's going on here really kept me in the markets. And I think, you know, it's certainly something you guys should try and understand and come to terms with. So this, of course, is Bitcoin, and this is Apple. Now, this is Apple. This, of course, is your dot-com boom here. And we know what happened after the dot-com boom. The dot-com boom affected stocks like Amazon, which we were pointing at in this video. And we know the story of what came after this. And you can see just how volatile it is. You have these big pull downs. People think, okay, it's over. You know, they get pessimistic, largely like people are today, only for it to go on and recover. And we know the story of Amazon. But Apple is actually more of a kind of mirroring to what Bitcoin's currently going through. Certainly, if you look at where Apple was here, we have this big, long drawdown. This was, of course, the 2008 financial recession. And then it really went on to make new all-time highs. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the Bitcoin chart in here, guys. Would you look at that? Let's get... And I'm going to actually take my face off the chart. In fact, we can leave it on. So can you see what I'm trying to point out here? Big, long periods of accumulation, just like crypto went through, and then it starts. So what crypto's largely been driven by prior to this was the 4-year cycles, which are centered around the halvening. Now you're entering that adoption phase. Now you're entering that, you know, this is a technology that's becoming adopted, recognized, and exposed to global markets, and really recognized as an asset class and a technology that is gripping the world. Can you see how similar these are, guys? I mean, it's uncanny. Amazon had a very similar, we've pointed this out on a number of occasions. Can you see this sort of double top? Kind of a kindred to what Bitcoin is going through. Sold off. This was on the back end, by the way, of monetary tightening, which is something that we're similarly going through. So there's a lot of uncertainty at the moment. But there doesn't need to be if you understand the bigger picture. You know, you will, all ships, all these YouTubers, all these Twitter people, you know, all ships look good on calm waters. But when things start to get volatile and up and down and choppy, it's really, you'll be able to see what ships sail better than others. And that's what we're trying to do on this YouTube channel. We're really trying to keep you guys in it to win it. And hopefully it's working. Maybe it's not. Remember, ultimately, you know, I am at a position where I can afford to be all in crypto given the situation that I'm in. I'm financially free. I don't have any obligations, which allows me, and I'm young enough to take the risks that I'm taking because I can afford to go back to zero and it largely not affect me. I pick myself up, dust myself off. Yeah, it might suck for a couple of weeks, but I'll be back to what I love doing, and that is trying to improve my own life and others. So let's listen to this clip from Jerome Powell, confirming everything that we've said. I'm really just playing this just to show you that this is recognized. And it's not just Jerome that said this. Every single major institution is moving towards crypto. Every single country is looking at this and going, let's regulate it, let's embrace it, and let's use it to really promote the economy and actually help us.
Private information on the extent to which that is happening, but that is something you read about and hear about. And I just think it underscores the need really for congressional action on digital finance, including cryptocurrencies. We have this burgeoning industry which has many parts to it, and there isn't in place the kind of regulatory framework that needs to be there. It was probably no different with railroads or telephones or the internet. And ultimately, what's needed is a framework, and in particular, ways to prevent these unbacked cryptocurrencies from serving as a vehicle for terrorist finance and just general criminal behavior.
That was, you know, Jerome testifying in front of Congress, getting grilled basically, and you can see he recognizes this for what it is. It's a burgeoning industry, similar to the railroad industry, the motoring industry, very similar. You know, the motoring industry is a really interesting one. People don't understand. I've done an awful amount of looking into, because I believe this is a technological revolution. It would be stupid of me not to go and look at technological revolutions and how they played out prior. One thing that we always get, no matter what it is, whether it be cars, railroads, telephones, you know, the internet, we always get huge skepticism at the start. For example, and then quite often we'll get over-regulation. For example, we saw with the motoring industry at one point in the UK, you had to have 3 people to drive a car. One person's task was to hold a flag to kind of signal to other to people surrounding them. But anyway, I'm rambling on now. But I hope this video has been of some use. Yes, the short-term volatility is almost designed to shake people out. That's what it does. But in a big-term time frame, you know, just like this for Bitcoin over here at the time was extremely volatile and hard to go through, it looks like nothing now. And it will continue. This will look similar. You know, this is it over on Amazon. I've drawn all over the place now. It looks nothing in the grand scheme of things. And this is adoption. And this is what you're seeing for crypto. I actually think I've got something pinned to my Twitter about that. So this was something that I tweeted. If you're not following me already on Twitter, guys, head over to @RealAllinCrypto. This is the chart of the internet history versus crypto users. We're already the fastest technology in terms of adoption. You can see just where the internet is and where crypto is going. It's probably going to overlap it. And we're on a similar sort of trajectory, ladies and gentlemen. And when you look at the Bitcoin chart, all you're really looking at is adoption. And this is a technology that's still yet to be adopted. So that is really all I have for you in this video, guys. Enjoy your weekends. Let's stop the pessimism. I understand it is valid concerns that people have. But it's a bright future that we've got. I genuinely believe that, otherwise I wouldn't say it and put my face to it. Nothing I say on this channel is bravado. It's all things that I genuinely believe in until proven otherwise. We do change our opinions. People have got this preconceived notion that you should literally say something and then stick to it, even if evidence comes up to suggest otherwise. But one thing that I've been proven absolutely right about for as long as I've been in this space is that crypto's on an adoption path that we're very early on, and it is a technological revolution that's going to benefit greatly from the properties that it brings to the world. That is all I have for you in this video, guys. I'm going to love and leave you on that note. If you've enjoyed this content, again, a like is always appreciated. So is a comment. Remember, hit that subscribe button, share this video, and I'll catch you all tomorrow with another one. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.